take your English to the next level with this 3-in-1 English language lesson. First, listen to this everyday English conversation that I had last night. Don't worry if you don't understand every single thing that's said, because afterwards we'll be going through all the difficult words and phrases that you might not have heard before. And finally, you get to take part in that conversation, which will really boost your English speaking skills. Hi, I'm Steve. Let's do this.
I'm nipping out to the shops. What do you feel like having for tea?
We've got some eggs that need using up. If you get some onions, I could knock up an omelette.
I'm not really in the mood for that, and I think those eggs have gone off.
Well, we've got some bangers if you fancy a butty.
The idea of a sausage butty for tea doesn't really float my boat.
OK, should we just order a pizza?
Now you're talking.
OK, I'll order. What size do you want?
I'm only peckish, so I'll have a small one.
Well, I'm starving, so I'll get a large one.
You are such a greedy guts.
Hello, Sergeant Pepperoni's Pizzas.
Hi, can I order 2 pizzas, please?
Sure, what size would you like?
1 large Hawaiian and... Hang on a mo. What sort of pizza do you want?
A margarita.
And a small margarita.
Any extra toppings on them?
Just a bog standard Hawaiian and... Do you fancy any extra toppings?
Yes, extra mushrooms, please.
And extra mushrooms on the small one, please.
Anything else?
Do you feel like chips?
I'm not sure. Tell you what, should we share a portion?
And a single portion of chips, please.
Anything else, or is that it?
That's the lot.
That'll be £15.78.
Fine, I'll have the right change ready. How long will it be?
It should be delivered within the next 20 minutes.
Great, thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's going to be in the region of 20 minutes.
Shall I get some plates ready?
Don't be daft. We can eat them out of the box while we watch some telly.
Fair enough. I'll put the kettle on.
Sound as a pound. Now let's take a look at some of the common English words and phrases that were used in that conversation that you might not have heard before. You'll also get some pronunciation tips so you can sound like a native English speaker. This whole conversation was about what to have for tea, and of course you know that this is tea. But it's also used all across the UK to mean the evening meal. In other words, it takes the place of the word dinner. In the first few sentences, we heard a few great phrasal verbs which are so important in English. And the first one was nip out, which means to go somewhere for a short time. In this case, Kerry was nipping out to the shops. We also heard that some eggs needed using up, which is another way of saying that the eggs that we had needed to be eaten before they went bad. They needed to be used up. I suggested that I could knock up an omelette. And if you knock something up, it means you make it quickly. It's easy to do. For example, if you knew how to, you could knock up a website. Or perhaps you could knock up a shelf. However, Kerry said that the eggs had already gone off. And gone off is a phrasal verb that means that they've gone bad. She also said she wasn't in the mood to eat one of my great omelettes, which is another way of her saying that she didn't feel like eating one. I was going to go to the gym today with my friend Lee, but I wasn't in the mood, so I didn't go. To be fair, I'm never in the mood to go to the gym. As an alternative to having an omelette, I suggested that we have bangers, which is a common word that's used in the UK to replace the word sausages. These are bangers. And I was going to put these bangers on a butty. And a butty is another word for a sandwich in England. This is a cheese butty. And this is a salad butty. But Kerry said it didn't float her boat. That's so cool to say. Float her boat. But Kerry said it didn't float her boat, which meant it didn't excite her. It didn't float her boat. So I said, shall we order a pizza? However, I didn't pronounce it quite like that. I pronounced it like a native English speaker would. Should we order a pizza? Let's take a quick look at how this sentence is pronounced in a fast, natural way. And first of all, we don't pronounce the L at the end of shall, so it just becomes sh. Now, squash the we to the end of that. So shall we becomes shwe. You try, shwe. Next, change the a to a schwa sound, which is the little sound that's so common in English. We almost always do this with a, so it becomes And now move the r from order to the front of that schwa sound, so it becomes r. To get a good r sound, push your lips forward, r. So order a has become order r, order r. Finally, although you probably use the word pizza in your own language, in English we add a T sound to it. So it's not pizza, it's pizza, pizza. You try, pizza. So the whole sentence is not, shall we order a pizza? It's, should we order a pizza? Should we order a pizza? You try. Kerry used a great expression that meant I like what you're saying when she said, now you're talking. It's another way of her saying she agreed with what I was suggesting. She let me know that she wasn't feeling very hungry by using the word peckish. And I let her know that I was very hungry by using the exaggerated phrase, I'm starving. Because I wanted a large pizza, I was teased with the expression, you're a greedy guts, which is a fun and playful way of saying that you have a really big appetite and you're always eating. You're a greedy guts. The two types of pizza that we ordered were a Hawaiian pizza, which is ham and pineapple, and a margherita, which is plain cheese. When we were asked if we wanted extra toppings, which are additional things put onto the pizza, Kerry said she wanted extra mushrooms, but I wanted a bog standard Hawaiian. And the phrase bog standard means as it comes with nothing extra added. You can use this to describe almost anything that's just ordinary. This is a customised car. And this is a bog standard car. I hope that you think the English lessons on this channel are not bog standard. You heard the expression hang on a mo, which means to wait for a short while. The mo is short for moment. And we can use this little expression to practice our fast, linked, joined together English. So hang on a mo becomes hang on a mo. And we do this by moving the G from the end of hang to the front of on, and the N from the end of on to the front of the a. So it becomes hang on a mo. And in one breath, hang on a mo. You try, hang on a mo. And remember, it just means to wait for a very short time. Hang on a mo. chips are these. Now, because of the American influence in movies and TV shows, you might think chips are these. But these are crisps. And we buy chips in portions. So you would ask for a portion of chips. Try that. A portion of chips. To let the person know I'd finished ordering, I used the expression, "that's the lot." And they told me the bill was £15.78. And I replied saying I would have the right change ready. And the right change is another way of saying the exact change. I would have exactly £15.78 ready. I said to Kerry, don't be daft for suggesting that we eat pizza off a plate. And don't be daft just means don't be silly. The conversation ended with 3 really common British English expressions. The first was fair enough. And here it was used to mean I agree with you, fair enough. It's hard to exaggerate how important these 2 words are in English. They are so useful. In fact, they're so important they can even stop you getting into a fight. To find out more, check out this video on the channel. Kerry said she was going to put the kettle on, which means she was going to boil water, usually to make tea. But remember, this is tea the drink, not tea the meal. And I said that was sound as a pound, which means I really approve of it. Sound as a pound. If you enjoy these videos, write sound as a pound in the comments. It will really make me laugh. Now it's your turn to boost your English learning skills by taking part in this conversation. Your words will appear on the screen as you need them, and remember, for the best results, speak out loud and watch your pronunciation. If you find you need more time, simply hit rewind and try it again until you can fit what you're saying into the space I've allowed. We've got some eggs that need using up. If you get some onions, I could knock up an omelette. Well, we've got some bangers if you fancy a butty. Okay, should we just order a pizza? Okay, I'll order. What size do you want? Well, I'm starving, so I'll get a large one.
Hello, Sergeant Pepperoni's Pizzas.
Hi, can I order 2 pizzas, please?
Sure, what size would you like?
1 large Hawaiian and... hang on a mo. What sort of pizza do you want? And a small margarita.
Any extra toppings on them?
Just a bog standard Hawaiian and... do you fancy any extra toppings? And extra mushrooms on the small one, please.
Anything else?
Do you feel like chips? And a single portion of chips, please.
Anything else, or is that it?
That's the lot.
That'll be £15.78.
Fine, I'll have the right change ready. How long will it be?
It should be delivered within the next 20 minutes.
Great, thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's going to be in the region of 20 minutes. Don't be daft. We can eat them out of the box while we watch some telly. Sound as a pound. Now, in the conversation, we heard the phrase, that's the lot. And for this video, that's the lot. However, check this video for another English lesson that will really boost your English. I'll see you next time.